Oyshia tí wọ́n ní ká lọ forúkọ sílẹ̀ lẹ́nìkọ̀ọ̀kan àti lẹ́gbẹ́lẹ́gbẹ́ pé a lè ṣàyẹ̀wò ara wa ká sì mọ gba ìtọ́jú àti òògùn lórí àìsàn tó bá ń ṣe ni nínú rẹ̀ ní iṣẹ́ abẹ́wà tó bá jẹ mọ́ 1,650 naira ní lóṣù 650 naira ẹgbẹ̀rún méje ní lọ́dún 8,000 àǹfààní wà fún kásẹ̀ ẹgbẹ̀rún mẹ́rin 4,000 naira ká sì máa gba ìwòsàn lọ́ní rẹbutu kódà bá a bá rìnrìn àjò tó fẹ́ rẹra níbi tá a bá lọ tá a sì ti forúkọ sílẹ̀ pẹ̀lú àjọ adójútòfò ìlera Oyshia ọ̀fẹ́ lágbà ìwòsàn nírìn àjò wa àǹfààní yìí wà fún gbogbo olùgbé ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ pátá àtàwùsá àti Ìgbò àti Yorùbá ṣe wá rí pé pẹ̀lú owó ìlera wa tó dínkù yìí àti láǹfààní láti ṣe orin biribi láyé wa a ó mọ ipò tí ìlera wa wà a ó sì mọ gbádùn lọ.
mo fara mọ́.
èmi kejì àbáhùn.
lọ forúkọ sílẹ̀ ní oníléeṣẹ́ ìjọba ìbílẹ̀ rẹ àti ilé ìwòsàn ìjọba tó wà lágbègbè rẹ tàbí ilé ìwòsàn aládàáni tí àjọ adójútòfò ìlera Oyshia fọwọ́ sí tàbí ní olú iléeṣẹ́ àjọ Oyshia ní Ministry of Establishment and Training nínú ọgbà Secretariat ní ìlú Ìbàdàn ẹ̀rọ ìbánisọ̀rọ̀ wọn ni 09030,530 tàbí 08057,530 ìlera lọ́rọ̀ ẹ jẹ́ ká pọnmi sílẹ̀ dòǹgbẹ́.
Ọ̀yọ́ State Health Insurance Agency ó ti dé. Iṣẹ́ abẹ òun bẹ ìgbẹ̀bí ọmọ ògbẹ́yìn ìtọ́jú àìsàn gbogbo ṣẹgbẹ̀rún mọ́jọ forí kan ó gbà wòsàn fọdún kan Ọ̀yọ́.
omi tuntun ìgbà tún.
bàbá rántí mo ní kí n béèrè pé báwo lára ọmọ yìí ni.
ó yàtọ̀.
ẹ ò gbé lọ sọ́sibítù ni.
a ti làgbo.
ò pọn mi sílẹ̀ dòǹgbẹ́ ní Ọ̀yọ́ State Health Insurance Agency ti ṣètò ìlera tó péye ẹgbẹ̀rún 8 náírà ní forí kan lọ́dún bàbá ìyá pẹ̀lú ọmọ méjì jẹ́ ẹgbẹ̀rún 22 náírà péré.
mo bá tún lọ́mọ méjì sí ńkọ́.
ẹgbẹ̀rún 2 àti 2 náírà lẹ́ ó fi kún ṣíṣàyẹ̀wò ara rírí dókítà àti gbígba oògùn nílé ìgbẹ̀bí aládàáni tàbí alábọ́dé tí ó ti àfọwọ́sí ó sì lè forúkọ sílẹ̀ ládùúgbò rẹ̀ Secretariat nìbàdàn ni wọ́n wà.
ṣèbí ní Ministry of Establishment and Training náà wà.
kódà ẹ ti mọ̀ jù.
fóònù nọ́mbà Oyshia dà.
09030 000 530 tàbí 08057 000 530 ó pé jàjọyọ̀.
Oyshia ló ń kéde.
Ribi nice àti kéwàá arábà ń bí.
Má ṣe lògùn without doctor's prescription. Mo tẹnumọ́, call on doctor's attention if you need solution. Mo tẹnumọ́.
Olalaje mi Ashake.
Nakasungala no dey waste time, oh nah. Me I won't fire bazooka, oh nah. Mr. Money no dey waste time, Mr. Money want to ease your mind. Say baby don't find no dey too shine, unaka. Show why me ni. Mr. Money no dey waste time, Mr. Money want to ease your mind. Hello, you carry back a little filo. I'ma check a phone, no go dey ghost to. Let me pay what them kilo. Kumatingaza, Shina sayo falapa Agata from Osapa Funi bulala, nishe lo japa Omo aje bota, libi mi gapa I don't like the nonsense, we are go bota Nishe lo japa Omo aje bota, libi mi gapa I don't like the nonsense, we are go bota Sunga la ja sunga la ja sunga.
Good afternoon, everyone, our viewers, our listeners, our fans out there. We welcome you to another auspicious Wednesday for your edition of Oyshia Day, Irorun Day. And with the studio with me this afternoon, I think he should do the justice to introduce himself.
Alright, thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you are doing fine. I am Onigbolan, and I also welcome you to another edition of the Oyshia Day Irorun program.
I can see that we are the Christmas season.
Yeah,
the studio is lit with decorations. I think we should do the same in our office. I'm
Yeah.
not sure. I'm not sure we have these Christmas lights.
Well, probably when we get to the office, we'll initiate that. But at
Okay,
least
maybe just take a picture of what we saw at Aloore this afternoon.
Exactly.
And the whole set even looks as if they had Father Christmas.
Yeah, in fact, I'm actually expecting Father Christmas to pop in before we finish the program.
Anyway, that was on the lighter notes. We'll go on a short break, and when we come back, we would serve you what we have to you this afternoon. So don't touch that dial, stay put, and keep listening to Aloore radio station and Ministry of Information. I'll go to the Secretariat Ibadan.
Kumatingaza, Shina Saino Palapa, Agata from Osapa, Nibulala, Nishilu Japa, Omajabota, Migapa, I don't like the nonsense we are Kubota, I don't like the nonsense we are Kubota, Nishilu Japa, Omajabota, Migapa, I don't like the nonsense we are Kubota, I don't like the nonsense we are Kubota, Sunga la ja 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 sunga la ja 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 sunga olo sunga ja sunga la ja 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 sunga olo sunga ja
From the GSM studio at the Ministry of Information, Culture and Tourism, Secretariat Agodi, Ibadan. Now, it's the end of the year.
Yeah.
Probably a week to Christmas. And from our database, find out that a lot of health insurance subscription, will be expiring towards the end of the year. So we are here to talk about how you can, renew your healthcare plan without any hiccups, without any obstacle or challenges, because it's better for you to renew your healthcare plan. So, trying to, do that next year is like, you starting all over again. So, can you just, how do we put, people through the process of renewal?
Okay, we actually call that process re-enrollment.
Okay.
And well, what people do, or what we advise people to do, is they renew before their plan expires.
Okay.
That's just a very simple process. You come into our office with your ID card, your insurance ID card, then so that we'll be able to check your details and tell you when the plan is actually expiring. Then we'll tell you the amounts to pay on any of the plan you are subscribing to or you've subscribed to, like that. So after payment, you fill the renewal form. Then we do the work from our own end.
Okay, the renewal form is actually different from.
Yes, it's different from the enrollment
from
form,
like you're enrolling for the very first time.
When you're enrolling for the very first time, we have to capture every of your details, all your data is needed. But on the renewal form, is just few details that are there: your name, your ID number, your early ID number, the hospital you are using, which is your primary provider.
Okay.
Then we also have the date when the plan is expiring, or when the plan expired, depending on when the person is coming for the renewal.
Okay.
And the day the person is renewing, which is actually the day the person is making the payment.
Okay.
Or submitting that form. Then the person signs and add the date, and that's all. So we take care of other businesses from our own end.
Okay. What are the dangers for not re-enrolling? Like reactivating your expired
plan. Well, the very first danger that is there is that immediately the plan expires, the person's name will not be sent to the hospital. The system has been automated to do that.
Okay.
So the moment the date that is being set that the plan is going to expire, the following day, the person's name will leave the hospital database. So meaning if the person goes to the hospital to access care, the person will not be able to access, will be denied access to care. And when the person is now coming to renew, the person would have to wait for a month.
A month. Oh, the waiting period.
The waiting period.
Wow.
A month before the person's name would now be sent back to the hospital. So meaning that for that period of 1 month, the person would have access to care. And you know, we are saying insurance, we are saying we are taking care of risk. So meaning the person is at risk for that 1 month.
That 1 month.
And you don't know what might happen. In that 1 month.
And most especially, you know, this is the Yuletide season, where a lot of people have lots and lots of things to eat.
Exactly.
We don't pray that you suffer from constipation or you suffer from diarrhea,
and even even with the weather, dust here and there. You know,
so we don't pray that anybody should fall sick. But you know, it's the Yuletide season. You'd want to eat a lot of things. You know, going from one place to another, trying to do tasting. And you know, a lot of people have a lot of
the stress that comes with moving up and down just to take care of.
People have lots and lots of things to drink. Alcohol. I mean, even too much water can even cause damage during this Yuletide season. So, I hope you are listening to us. If you are on health insurance, you will do yourself a lot of good to come and renew your subscription plans. And if you have not joined health insurance or your state health insurance, you need to also come and you know, register yourself.
Partake of the blessing.
Partake of the blessing. Then there's this question people always ask me personally. They say when they want to come for renewal, they have to apply in person, you know, in our office physically. Is there no way? I mean, can't we just bridge the gap, you know, let them renew from the comfort of their homes?
Well, I'm not necessarily coming, or I'm coming down in person to renew.
Okay.
Like, especially for those whose plan has not even expired at all.
Okay.
So meaning you can just put a call through us or chat us up on any of our social media platforms, or reach us on any of our available means.
Okay.
And we make process of making your payment, and we will do the renewal for you. So it's not necessary in code that the person has to come around in person. But in cases when the plan has expired, so that's when we now demand that the person needs to come around in person, because we might love to ask few questions on the person. So meaning that the person is we might be treating the person as though the person is coming afresh.
Okay.
Especially when probably the plan has expired for over 6 months before renewal. So we love to ask questions. You know, we are no longer managing the person's health.
Yes.
So we want to, anything could have happened within that space. Yes. So ask questions to point us to where the person's health state is before we go into that renewal. So in some cases, the person might still need to continue with the plan they had before, or sometimes they request for an upgrade of plan because of the person's current medical status. Yes.
All right. You've heard from Mr. Bola about how you can renew your health insurance plan. Reasons why you should renew your health insurance plan, why you should come physically if you want to renew, if your health insurance plan has expired for at least, let me say, 6 months. They will need to take you through the process all over again. After this break, we'll come back. Don't change the dial, don't engage yourself in any activity, just stay put on Aloore radio station, transmitting from the GSM studio at the Ministry of Information, Culture and Tourism Secretariat, Agodi, Ibadan.
West
Tropicana. Me, I don't I them take the marijuana. Joanna, Jubadi, Biomogana. Onjo, Oblando, for me, Moyagbe, Los Goda. Who a nigga, if a nigga think I give up for me, I done the streets and when them sing on Gazo. Apala no be soca, see my team, them no be feeder. Premier League is not UEFA, small body, my engine bigger gun. Joa, when you show up, Tobawa, Oja Desita, and Oje Durella, Amigo Zilla, Maradona, Jolo Coachella, Manuela, Joa, Joa, when you Joa, Joa, when you Joa,
That short break. To continue from where we started, we told you about our renewal plans on health insurance, and I think we need to also emphasize it, in another language. Nínú èdè abínibí wa, èdè Yorùbá, fún àǹfààní àwọn tí wọn kò ẹ má bínú pé mo fẹ́ ní pé ẹ̀gbọ́ òyìnbó kò ṣe pé a sọ̀rọ̀ sí yín ẹgbẹ́ òyìnbó ṣùgbọ́n a kàn tó fẹ́ là yín lóye nípa nǹkan tí a gbé wá sórí ètò lẹ́nu bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe lè tún bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe lè renew health plan ní padà tó bá ti fẹ́ expire. A ti ń lọ sí ìparí ọdún. Ẹnì kejì mi níbi a tún bá wa túnbọ̀ làyín lọ́ọ̀yẹ̀ nípa ẹ̀ ní èdè Yorùbá. A ti fi èdè Gẹ̀ẹ́sì ṣe, so ó yẹ ó tọ̀nà
láti fi
láti
okay. Nǹkan tá à ń sọ ni pé gẹ́gẹ́ bí àṣemọ̀pọ̀ ọdún ti ń parí lọ, mọ̀ pé ó ṣe dandan láti wá tún fi orúkọ wa sílẹ̀ fún ètò adójútòfò láti sanwó fún ọdún kan sẹ́yìn. Ìrèdí tá a fi ń sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni pé àwọn àǹfààní tó wà ń bẹ fún pé kíyàn tètè forúkọ sí kíyàn tètè sanwó ọdún míì kó tó di pé ọdún tó ń lò lọ parí. Ìdí ni pé tíyàn bá ti gẹ́gẹ́ tí ó bá ti tó àsìkò tí ètò yíyàn sanwó fún tó bá ti parí, lẹ́yìn ọjọ́ kejì báyìí orúkọ ẹni ò ní lọ sí ilé ìwòsàn tó ń lò
bóyá ó jẹ́
alábọ́dé aládàáni tàbí ti alápapọ̀. Ẹ mọ̀ tí orúkọ èèyàn bá yẹ̀ ti lè lọ mọ́ ẹni ò ní àǹfààní sí àwọn ìtọ́jú tó yẹ kán rí gbà. Tán bá jẹ́ wá lẹ́yìn ìgbà yẹn, tán bá ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wá tún owó san fún bí oṣù kan náà tún fi ní láti dúró kó tó di pé orúkọ wọn padà sí ilé ìwòsàn. Ẹ jẹ́ mọ̀ pé láàrin oṣù kan yẹn kò sí nǹkan tí ò lè ṣẹlẹ̀.
Ọlọ́run ní jẹ́ àrí láburú.
Àmín. Àwọn nǹkan tá à ń sọ ni pé torí tọjọ́ tí nǹkan bá máa ṣẹlẹ̀ la ṣe ń sọ pé ká wá ra ètò adójútòfò ìlera. Tá a bá ní pé ìyànṣẹ́ nílò láti dúró oṣù kan kó tó di pé orúkọ ẹ padà sí ilé ìwòsàn láti máa jẹ̀gbádùn adójútòfò. Nǹkan gbàdúrà fún láburú, ṣùgbọ́n tí nǹkan bá lọ ṣẹlẹ̀ láàrin oṣù kan yẹn kọ́, so ó túmọ̀ sí pé ẹni ò ní àǹfààní sí ètò ìlera
tó
péye fún oṣù kan yẹn. Ìdí yẹn la ṣe ń sọ pé kó tó di pé ọdún kan tẹ kọ́kọ́ sanwó fún kó tó parí ẹ wá sanwó ọdún mi.
Wọ́n á forúkọ sílẹ̀.
Sódà kò ní sí ìgbèdéke fún ìtọ́jú yẹn. Ó kàn máa lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ni dé ìgbà tí ọdún mi tẹ sanwó fún bá tó parí kan tó tó wá sanwó mi.
Ǹjẹ́ èèyàn lè sanwó ọdún méjì ọdún mẹ́ta sílẹ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀kan náà?
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni, kò sí nǹkan tí a lè fẹ́ rú yẹn kù. Tíyàn bá ní owó pé òkè mo fẹ́ sanwó ọdún 5 sílẹ̀, ìdùnnú tiwa náà nìyẹn. In fact, irú àwọn tó bá ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ gan ó ń jẹ́ káwa rí àrídájú pé wọ́n mọ rírì ètò tá à ń ṣe ni. So tíyàn bá ní òkè owó ọdún 2 mo fẹ́ san sílẹ̀, kò sí wàhálà máa gbà lójú ẹsẹ̀ tó máa yẹn jẹ́ sí sanwó yẹn làwa ti máa program system wa láti ka ọdún 2 fún wọn.
àwọn kan tiẹ̀ ń bi mí pé ṣé kò yẹ ká ṣe promo níparí ọdún ni pé ká dín owó adójútòfò ká dín sí bóyá bí wọ́n ṣe ṣe black November pé bóyá kí adójútòfò náà wà káwọn náà ṣe black Friday bóyá ìparí ọdún báyìí 8,000 ẹgbẹ̀rún mẹ́jọ náírà ká san táwọn èèyàn sọ ká san di ẹgbẹ̀rún mẹ́rin àbí ẹgbẹ̀rún méjì.
kó tó di àti pé parí ọdún dé làwa ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ promo lórí promo tá à ń ṣe ni fún àwọn ètò ìlera ti alágbolé láti ní pé òkè tí ẹ bá ti wà ní àgbègbè yín ẹ lè kóra yín jọ kẹsà ti pé ẹgbẹ̀rún méjì àtàbọ̀ àwọn ẹgbẹ̀rún méjì àtàbọ̀ yẹn 4,000 lásán ìyẹn wá san ẹgbẹ̀rún mẹ́rin náírà dípò ẹgbẹ̀rún mẹ́jọ náírà tá à ń gbà àjẹ̀tú sọ pé kò pọn dandan kí ẹ pé ẹgbẹ̀rún méjì àtàbọ̀ yẹn kẹ́ tó lè forúkọ yín sílẹ̀ tẹ́ bá ti rí èèyàn 500 ẹ̀kọ́ ẹ̀wà ẹ̀jẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ àjẹ̀tú fi rọ̀ wọ́n lọ́rùn tó yẹ pé ilé ìwòsàn tó wà ní agbègbè wọn la máa fi orúkọ ogun wọn sí so àwa wulẹ̀ ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ promo òpin ọdún kó tó di pé ọdún gan dé pẹ̀lú ètò yẹn.
èmi náà wá wò pé ká fi eléyìí ṣàpẹẹrẹ pé èèyàn bíi 100 wá ní agbègbè bìkọ́ká ní agbègbè Aloore èèyàn bíi ẹgbẹ̀rún kan wá wọ́n fẹ́ wá forúkọ sílẹ̀ àwa kó ẹgbẹ̀rún kan yẹn àwa kó wọn sí hospital àbí ilé ìwòsàn tó wà ní agbègbè yẹn èmi wò pé ṣé kò ń ṣe wípé ilé ìwòsàn yẹn mọ ìwòye tèmi ni o pé ó yẹ kí irú ìforúkọsílẹ̀ àwọn tá a kó sí agbègbè tá a kó sí hospital agbègbè yẹn ó yẹ kí hospital yẹn náà ó yẹ kó lè máa gbèrú sí pẹ̀lú bí a ṣe máa kó ẹgbẹ̀rún èèyàn tí wọ́n mọ̀ lò.
àmì pé lára àfojúsùn wa fún ètò ìlera ti agbègbè òun lè ṣe ìdárúkọ yẹn àmì pé tí èèyàn ẹgbẹ̀rún kan bá wà ní hospital yẹn lára owó tí hospital yẹn máa gbà lóṣooṣù ká ṣí iye táwọn máa gbà lórí ẹnìkan ká wá ṣí ní iye ẹgbẹ̀rún ẹnìkan ní oṣooṣù so pẹ̀lú owó yẹn hospital yẹn máa lè tọ́jú ara rẹ̀ ó máa lè ṣètọ́jú ara rẹ̀ inú owó yẹn wọ́n lè gba dókítà sí wọ́n lè gba dókítà nínú owó yẹn
wọ́n lè gba tí ètò adójútòfò Oyshia máa sọ fún wọn ní oṣooṣù ìyẹn náà ń pè ní capitation
wọ́n sọ fún wọn lóṣooṣù wọ́n lè gba àwọn nọ́ọ̀sì tàbí àwọn tó máa bá wọn ṣiṣẹ́ yàtọ̀ sí àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ tí ìjọba ti pèsè sílẹ̀ ní hospital yẹn lẹ́yìn yẹn tí àtúnṣe bá wà nílé ìwòsàn wọ́n lè tún fún lára owó yẹn láti máa ṣe àwọn àtúnṣe sí inú ilé ìwòsàn yẹn tí à ń pè ní maintenance.
ṣe rí ibi tó ti pa àwọn gbọ́lá hàn ní ọdún tó lọ hospital general hospital Ọ̀yọ́ wọ́n kọ́ bíi hostel bíi ojúlé yàrá 8 fún àwọn oníṣẹ́ ìṣègùn wọn torí pé àwọn púpọ̀ náà àwọn oníṣẹ́ ìṣègùn wọn ibi tí wọ́n ń gbé ó jìnnà sí ilé ìwòsàn so hospital náà àwọn àjọ hospital náà wá jókòó wá wò pé kí la lè ṣe tí a fi lè fi ìgbé ayé ìrọ̀rùn
fún àwọn
òṣìṣẹ́ wa wọ́n wá wò pé ẹ jẹ́ ká tọwọ́ bọ inú àsùnwọ̀n hospital àkáǹtì Oyshia wípé kí a fi kọ́ ojúlé bíi mélòó kan
fún àwọn òṣìṣẹ́
tó bá parí tó bá close ní bí aago 5 aago 6 wọ́n lè darí síbẹ̀ tí emergency náà bá tún wà bóyá bí aago 10 alẹ́ àbí aago 11 rẹ̀ wọ́n wà ní àrọ́wọ́tó
láti lè
dáhùn èèyàn lóhùn nǹkan tó sẹ́ pé ò parọ́ nìyẹn pé ó máa jẹ́ kí hospital kó gbòòrò sí.
ìtọ́ ni lára gẹ́gẹ́ bí mo sọ lára àwọn àfojúsùn wa fún àwọn ilé ìwòsàn tó wà ní agbègbè ni nǹkan láwọn tá a fẹ́ ṣe nìyẹn torí ẹ mọ̀ tí a ní kí èèyàn ẹgbẹ̀rún 2 àtàbọ̀ ó kéré jù nìyẹn o hospital ilé ìwòsàn sì lè gbà jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ ó kéré jù nìyẹn ẹgbẹ̀rún 2 àti àbọ̀ kó wà ní hospital kan a jẹ máa sanwó fún wọn lórí ẹnì kọ̀ọ̀kan lóṣooṣù so owó yẹn kò sí yàtọ̀ sí pé oògùn tán rà sí hospital àti àwọn nǹkan mìíràn tán fi ń tọ́jú àwọn èèyàn wọ́n sì lè fi owó yẹn ṣe nǹkan míì sí ilé ìwòsàn láti lè jẹ́ kí ilé ìwòsàn yẹn máa ṣiṣẹ́ bó ṣe tọ́ àti bó ṣe tọ́.
ó tiẹ̀ ní hospital kan tó jẹ́ ti aládàáni tó yẹ pé ìgbà tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ bíi general medicine ni ó ń ṣe ló ń ṣe ṣùgbọ́n ó ti tún ní ilé ìtọ́jú ojú tó ṣe pé inú àsùnwọ̀n owó tí adójútòfò tí Oyshia ń fún wọn ní oṣooṣù ló ti kọ́ ilé ìtọ́jú ìwòsàn ojú ṣé rí ètò adójútòfò kò ń ṣe ètò tí ẹ lè fi ọwọ́ yẹpẹrẹ mú o ọdún tuntun là ń wọ̀ lọ ẹ̀ landlord yóò gbowó ilé lọ́dún tí ń bọ̀ ẹ sanwó sùkú àwọn ọmọ yín lọ́dún tí ń bọ̀ ọlọ́run ò ní já àṣàìsàn o
ìbí ẹntà rẹ̀ bá di ẹ̀dá ní òrùwó
fún landlord nínú owó tó fẹ́ fi pẹ́ dìyẹ lọ́dún yìí owó tó fẹ́ fi pa tọ́kì 8,000 naira ò mà ga jara lọ 8,000 naira ò mà ga jara lọ fàáwò yíyọ kó wá tún ìforúkọsílẹ̀ ṣe a ní ṣàìsàn o a sì ní rí ìdágìrì a ṣẹnukù díẹ̀ ní abala tí a wà yìí a lọ sí òkè lọ́hùn a lọ polówó àjọ Oyshia tí a bá tún dé a tún padà sí orí nǹkan tá à ń sọ ètò Oyshia dé ìrọ̀rùn dé ni lórí agbóhùnsáfẹ́fẹ́ ti Aloore tó wà ní GSM studio Ministry of Information Culture Tourism ní Agodi Secretariat ní ìlú Ìbàdàn à ń bọ̀.
Before to see a doctor you must pay money first. Today things don't change inside all your states. You register with Shikini money, you collect treatment 1 year. For your state health insurance agency, Oyshia get today. Insurance cover Oyshia cover. You want butt picking, insurance cover. You want do surgery, Oyshia cover. Eyes treatment, insurance cover. Dental soon call, Oyshia cover. Oh yeah, insurance cover. Register today, Oyshia cover. Yeah. For your state health insurance agency, Oyshia get today.
I can shout, you dele party when I show for your party them ele budget set, no the buga set, no the buga. Ele budget set, no the buga set, no the buga set. What's up, taking my lesson? We taking your taboo. Money no like the shadow. Me on no bell. What's out for me shy?
Even when I fall your hand, you still there hold my hand. Lover of my soul, you know they break my heart. I'll sing about your mercy, I'll sing about your grace. Now you they bust my brain every night and day. Daddy, where they find they bless. Forever you're my Father. Now you they give me rest. When I look around, I see your faithfulness. I bow down on my knees, cause now you will be the best.
Okay, Netiga. You are Alpha and Omega. Your goodness and mercy, they follow me up like say I'm a new convert. Who can battle with the Lord now? Not even Mayweather. Lord Jesus, on the cross of Calvary, you don't fall our hands because you're mine day. You dey bust our brain on a daily basis, but on your head, now the blood come out from. God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, you made all things beautiful in your time with no makeup. You collect those things that be not as though they were. That's why you tell Lazarus to wake up. I don't come here to come cap his song because this one no be bobo. You say cast your bread upon the living waters, and when I do so, when I come see I'm not jumbo. But sometimes we dey lose guard like non-lugard. But it's still a surprise, Ronaldo, how you did they show us mercy. Because the path of the just is like a shining light that shines brighter and brighter onto a perfect day. We always step into prepared blessing. If God puts you on, no man will switch you off. So who art thou, O great mountain? What did they worry? Who you be where God there? God is more real than Madrid. I say God is more real.
Still on Aloore radio station, transmitting from the GSM studio at the Ministry of Information, Culture and Tourism Secretariat, Agodi, Ibadan. On this segment, we'll talk about the attitude of people towards their health, most especially during this Yuletide season. There'll be a lot of activities, there'll be a lot of fun, there'll be a lot of things to eat, drink, whining and dining with friends, families. I don't want to say our enemies, but there will be a lot of things, that will pass through our mouths, down to our esophagus, down to our, stomach, where digestion process is going to take place. I'm not a medical doctor, so I would leave the medical jargons for the medical doctor to analyze. So, what can we look forward to? What should we, tell our viewers and our listeners at home? What kind of attitude? What should they pay attention to, most especially as regards their health during this Yuletide season?
Well, first I feel, even with the euphoria of the season, the running up and down, the partying and this and all, I think this should also be a part of the year where we also get to assess ourselves medically. From January till now, we've been doing the running around, we've been going up and down with our daily work, making money,
trying to make ends meet.
It shouldn't be out of place to also say that, okay, let me check myself medically, let me see how fit I am.
Like doing an annual medical checkup.
Exactly, even with us, it's this period we start planning on holiday, on vacation and all, just to also rest for the season, to also prepare ourselves for the new year. I feel it should be one thing we should also do to also check our state of health. Let's go to the hospital, let's assess ourselves medically, let's run checkups on ourselves. Let the doctors examine us to know how far we are with our health. And we should also adhere to doctors' advices and instructions. They are telling us, okay, for us to know this, you have to do this test and all. We shouldn't say, it's the end of the year now, let me just overlook it, let me still continue with the festive period and all.
But which of the healthcare plan, covers this annual medical checkup, or let me say general checkup? Which of the health plans?
Every of the health plans covers medical checkup.
Okay.
In fact, on the lowest one, which is 8,000,
8,000, you can
there is opportunity to have one per premium year.
And it's a comprehensive
checkup.
Wow, yes. A comprehensive medical checkup.
Yes. Like we always say, it's not compulsory. It's not until you are sick before you can go to the hospital. So we also make that provision. So don't wait until you are sick. Go to the hospital, have tests run on you, let the doctor recommend various tests that could point at your state of health. So even just checking your BP, your sugar level and all, it's very important.
Okay. So it means if I walk into my primary healthcare facility tomorrow and I demand for a comprehensive medical checkup, and it happens that the doctor now tells me not to eat chicken or turkey this Christmas,
Well,
that's good. That is dangerous to my health.
Well, I think it's best to adhere to any all things the doctors are saying.
No, we are talking about Christmas chicken.
You know, it's
And,
Christmas though, but it's someone that is alive.
How can I miss out on Christmas?
It's when you are alive that
bro,
you'll be able to celebrate Christmas.
I will go and do that medical checkup after Christmas. Let me eat this. Let me eat the turkey and the.
Well, except for rare conditions and extreme cases.
So doctor now ask him. You now ask me to be eating fish.
You have to take, or you have to be on certain diet like that. But if it's for our health, I think there's nothing too big to sacrifice for our health. It's someone that is healthy that will remember that wants to celebrate Christmas. You know, there are so many people on the hospital bed, they don't even know what date it is.
Wow.
You understand? So they are unconscious. Even those that are conscious, but they have one extreme health challenge or the other. They don't even care if it is Christmas or New Year. All they want is for them to get better. And so it's for those that we are seeing ill and acting now. I think it's just best to take note of some simple things when we are advised to, just to stay healthy.
Well, you've listened to my colleague here. It's very, very important for you to pay attention to your health, most especially during this Christmas season. You can go for your annual medical checkup if you have not had one this year, and we have this annual medical checkup as one of our benefit plans for 8,000 naira. Imagine if you go outside or go to another facility or hospital if you are not on health insurance and you want to do a comprehensive medical checkup for your health, you can imagine how much you're going to pay. For that. I'm just trying to speculate, but I can tell you I don't want to say I can tell you for a fact because I'm speculating. You would spend nothing less than 350,000 naira for a comprehensive medical checkup. And here we are bringing it to your doorstep, for just 8,000 naira only. And you can only have access to do this once a year on 8,000 naira benefit plan. But if you want to have it more than once in a year, which other plans probably maybe carries more than
the highest plan on the scheme is 108,000 naira.
So you can have medical checkup for
up to 4 to 5 times.
4 to 5 times
the premium year.
Oh, fantastic! Can you imagine? You want to do a comprehensive medical checkup, and maybe the doctor is recommending that you do it 5 times. Imagine the humongous amount of money you are going to spend on this.
Cough out from one's pocket.
What you will cough out from your pocket, just imagine it. And we are offering you this cheap plan for just 108,000 naira. Don't get me wrong. If you want to have your medical checkup done like maybe 5 times in a year, you can have it on I think that is our standard peak plan. Yes. That's the highest brocade. But if you want to have it done once in a year, it's just 8,000 naira. The benefits package, is
robust and accommodating.
It's robust and accommodating for 8,000 naira. You cannot get this anywhere, not even in Nigeria at the moment. Mm-hmm. As I've said this all over and over again. Oyo State has the cheapest health insurance plan in Nigeria. 8,000 naira. What are you waiting for? Health insurance should be one of your New Year resolutions for next year. You should be on top of your scale of preference for next year. You should be an opportunity cost for anything you want to do. Your health first. 8,000 naira is not much. Kogajara law. Mr. Gbọ́láhàn bóyá ká tún sọ ní èdè Yorùbá fún nǹkan tá a ti ń sọ ní àtẹ̀tẹ̀ kan wípé irú ìyàwó la kọ sí ètò ìlera ara tiwa gangan
ní àsìkò pọ̀pọ̀ ṣìnṣìn ọdún
ní àsìkò pọ̀pọ̀ ṣìnṣìn ọdún tí a wà yìí.
Gẹ́gẹ́ bí mo ṣe sọ ní èdè Gẹ̀ẹ́sì lẹ́ẹ̀kan nǹkan tí mo sọ ni pé pẹ̀lú gbogbo àwọn ìgòkèsódò wa fún òpin ọdún yìí a ṣe gbá ni a ṣàwò ni a raṣọdún fáwọn ọmọ a pàdìẹ a pa ẹran láti jẹ́ kí ọdún yẹn kó ní arìnrìn. Nǹkan tí mo lérò pé ó yẹ ká tún fi sí ara àwọn nǹkan tó yẹ ká ṣe tàbí ara àwọn nǹkan tá à ń ṣe òun ni láti lè yẹ ètò tí ìlera wa wà fún ọdún ẹ̀wọ̀n láti January dédé
àsìkò tí a wà yìí
ọdún tá a wà yìí gbogbo ìgòkèsódò a fẹ́ jẹ́ kí gbogbo nǹkan lọ ní létòlétò láti rí owó láti tọ́jú ẹbí láti tọ́jú ara láti tọ́jú ara wa kó ó bójúmu láti kọ́ra wọn náà wò pé
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni àní ò dáa pé kẹmọ́ pẹ̀ díẹ̀ àní ò dáa pé kẹ má pa tọ́kì àní ò dáa pé kẹ má pẹ̀rùn ṣùgbọ́n bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń gbà ní èrò pé ẹ fẹ́ pa àwọn nǹkan yìí fún ọdún náà ẹ ní lọ́kàn wípé ẹ fẹ́ fi orúkọ sílẹ̀ fún ètò ìlera dójútòfò fún ẹgbẹ̀rún mẹ́jọ sọ́tọ̀ nínú owó tó fẹ́ fi pa ẹdìyẹ tó o bá jẹun ẹdìyẹ ó mọ̀ yàgbẹ́ rẹ̀ dànù lọ́dún tí ó mọ̀ yàgbẹ́ rẹ̀ dànù tí ìdágìrì bá dé tó ṣe pé ó mú àìsàn Ọlọ́run ò ní jẹ́ àrí àìsàn tí ò gbógun níbo ló fẹ́ yà sí ọdún tuntun là ń lọ yìí gbogbo èèyàn sì mọ̀ pé January ó ní bó ṣe máa àwọn èèyàn ti máa ń náwó ọdún tán ó mọ̀ múra àti sanwó ọmọléèwé ó mọ̀ múra àti san
January ni oṣù tó gùn
January ó dẹ̀ gùn á dàbí gbà pé kò ní tán mọ́ ni jára rẹ kí o ya ẹgbẹ̀rún mẹ́jọ sọ́tọ̀ kó o wá fi orúkọ sílẹ̀ lórí orí ètò adójútòfò.
Gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọ̀gá àgbà wa ṣe sọ ní.
Ọ̀gá àgbà wà ní ọ́fíìsì.
ní ọjọ́ ajé ẹ̀wọ̀n.
ok ọjọ́ ajé ok mo ní bí gẹ́gẹ́ mi ò kó ọ̀gá àmì ìṣe ọ̀gá àgbà ọmọ sẹ́ni àwa o.
mo fẹ́ yára bá sí.
kọ́lọ́njáwa náà dọ̀gá rí.
sí ara nǹkan tó sọ ẹ pé wọ́n ní àsùnwọ̀n ẹlẹ́gbẹ̀rún mẹ́jọ yẹn ó ti fẹ́ kún. tó bá yẹ di yaba ti máa fi rí ọdún tó ń bọ̀ sí wa àní máa ta oní
ẹgbẹ̀rún mẹ́jọ
mọ́ so ó ní ẹgbẹ̀rún mẹ́tàlá àti àbọ̀
13,500 top up plan
ní àwọn àtàwọn torí àwọn ìpele tí a fẹ́ kí ẹgbẹ̀rún mẹ́jọ yẹn dé
ó ti débẹ̀.
àǹfààní tó ṣí sílẹ̀ ní wáyé fún àwọn tó bá lè ra ẹgbẹ̀rún mẹ́jọ yẹn láti ìsìn tètè di ọdún àfiparí tí a bá fi máa mú January wáyé ó ní ẹgbẹ̀rún mẹ́tàlá àti àbọ̀ ní àwọn máa tàn sí.
inú mi dùn pé àwọn aráalé tó ń gbọ́ wa tí wọ́n sì ń wò wá ní orí ẹ̀rọ gbóhùnsáfẹ́fẹ́ Aloore rédíò tó tún wà ní orí ẹ̀rọ ayélujára àwọn náà ń gbọ́ wa wọ́n ń wò wá ṣé ti gbọ́ tó bá ti di ọdún tí ń bọ̀ ó ṣeé ṣe kí a má ta ètò ìlera ẹgbẹ̀rún mẹ́jọ mọ́ opportunity rèé fún yín láti forúkọ sílẹ̀ fún ètò adójútòfò ẹgbẹ̀rún mẹ́jọ náírà kí ẹ lè bá a jẹ àǹfààní tó kún tó bá ti di ọdún tí ń bọ̀ owó tẹ́ mọ̀ san ẹgbẹ̀rún mẹ́tàlá ó lé 500 naira ìyẹn 13,500 torí pé wọ́n ní a ti fẹ́ ti géètì ẹlẹ́gbẹ̀rún
mẹ́jọ
wọ́n ní ti géètì ayọ̀ mọ́ wa o tètè súnmọ́ bí kò tara ṣàṣà wá sí Oyshia olúléeṣẹ́ wa ó wà ní Ministry of Establishment and Training Building ní Agodi Secretariat ní Ìbàdàn o dẹ̀ tún lè fi orúkọ sílẹ̀ ní àwọn ọ́fíìsì tá ní káàkiri a ní ọ́fíìsì ní room 19 yàrá kọkàndínlógún room 19 ní BCOS nílé iléeṣẹ́ móhùnmáwòrán BCOS tìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ tó wà ní ilé akéde Báṣọ̀run nìbàdàn. Tó bá sì jẹ́ pé ìgbèríko náà ló wà ní Ọ̀yọ́ o lè wá bó ṣe dé PHC ààfin. Tó bá dẹ̀ jẹ́ pé òkè ògùn lọ́hùn náà ló wà o lè lọ sí Tèdè General Hospital o lè forúkọ sílẹ̀ ńbẹ̀. A tún wà ní Gafso Medical Center ní Igbó Ọ̀rà. Ó dẹ̀ tún lè forúkọ sílẹ̀ lórí ẹ̀yà ayélujára wa www.oyshia.oy.gov.ng jẹ́ kí n tún pè lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí www.oyshia.oy.gov.ng. Ẹ dẹ̀ tún lè kàn sí wa lórí social media náà, lórí ẹ̀rọ ayélujára wọn náà, social media náà ni. Tó bá jẹ́ pé Facebook ni ẹ̀yin kàn lọ sórí Facebook kàn tẹ Ọ̀yọ́ State Health Insurance Agency sí orí search bar Facebook. Tó bá sì jẹ́ ti ẹlẹ́yẹ náà ni tó ń pè ní Twitter Oyshia_OY. Tó bá jẹ́ ti Instagram ni Ọ̀yọ́ State HIA. A ní jù báyìí lọ lórí ètò adójútòfò Oyshia dé ìrọ̀rùn dé. A ti fẹ́ máa dágbére báyìí náà. Àdúrà mi ni pé ọdún ayọ̀ ni gbogbo wa ó ṣe o. Mr. Gbọ́láhàn, ǹjẹ́ ní ọ̀rọ̀ kan àbí ìkejì àbí mélòó kan tẹ́ fẹ́ bá àwọn aráalé sọ̀rọ̀ kó ló di pé
àmọ̀ràn tèmi ní fáwọn aráalé pé gẹ́gẹ́ bí a ṣe wà ní òpin ọdún yìí ká rọra ṣe ká jẹ́ mú ètò ìlera wa ní ọ̀kúnkúndùn. Ẹni tó bá wà ní ìlera ni ó máa lè sọ pé òun fẹ́ jẹ adìẹ kérésì, òun ni ó jẹ́ fẹ́ wọ aṣọ ọdún. So ẹ jẹ́ gbogbo nǹkan tá a bá ń ṣe ẹ jẹ́ ká mọ̀ pé ìlera wa ṣe pàtàkì ká jẹ́ mú ní ọ̀kúnkúndùn.
A ní jù báyìí lọ ní orí ètò Oyshia dé ìrọ̀rùn dé lórí ẹ̀rọ ìgbóhùnsáfẹ́fẹ́ Aloore rédíò tí ó ń fọhùn láti GSM studio ní Ministry of Information, Culture and Tourism, Secretariat Agodi, Ìbàdàn. Oníyanṣe ọlọ́bẹ̀ ṣe àtẹ̀yìn tẹ́ bá wa fìfẹ́ jẹ́ tẹ́ wò wá ìpàdé wa bí oyin ní ọ̀sẹ̀ tó ń bọ̀.
Money no dey, wahala dey.
Oyshia dey, wahala go.
Oyshia
dey, wahala go.
Make una no worry as for Oyshia.
Oyshia dey, wahala go.
Shikini money, plenty treatment.
Oyshia dey, wahala go.
Oyọ́ State Health Insurance Agency o.
Oyshia dey, wahala go.
You don get ibele.
Oyshia dey.
Humana surgery.
Oyshia dey.
Emergency.
Oyshia dey.
Abina check-up.
Oyshia dey.
Register today.
Oyshia dey.
Just ask for Oyshia.
Oyshia dey.
Oyshia dey ìrọ̀rùn dé o.
Oyshia dey, wahala go. Boys
champagne, Tropicana. Me, I don't they, I them take the marijuana. Joanna, Jubadi, Biomogana. Onjo, Oblando, for me, Moyagbe, Los Goda. Who and nigga, even nigga, think I give up for. Me, I done the streets and when them sing on Gazo. Apala no be so, can see my team, them no be feeder. Premier League is not UEFA, small boy.